mudslinging so early. Who's recording? Yay! The vapors. Oh, look at all the smoke. Smoke bomb! Cut. Do it again. Okay. She didn't know that.
God, I wish I had a real name.
I have one hell of a set of balls on me. Hey everybody, it's Lena again. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Today we're going to talk about two more angels that I use all the time. So last time I talked about the Archangel Michael and the Archangel Raphael, the Archangel of Protection, Michael, and the Archangel of Healing, Raphael. If you want to talk about them, then see my previous video. This one today, we're going to be talking about the Archangel Uriel and the Archangel Gabriel, two angels that I work with a lot, and how to invoke their energy to be with you. So first, we're going to start off with the Archangel Gabriel. The Archangel Gabriel is the Archangel of Strength. His planet that he rolls with is actually the moon. And so if you're a moon person, then he's definitely somebody that's in your life. And like I said in my most previous video, angels don't actually have a gender. So when they appear to you, they may be feminine, they may be masculine, they may be nothing, completely androgynous. However, it doesn't matter. They don't have an actual gender. They appear to us as they need to. As I said in my last video, I've had angels approach me more feminine because at the time I was going through a rough relationship. And so them appearing masculine to me may have been off-putting. So that's what I'm talking about. So if you have interactions with these angels and all of a sudden their gender doesn't line up to what you think it is, that's okay. It's totally natural. That's how they roll. So what I have for you now is this right here is the sigil of the Archangel Gabriel. You can see that. It's a little difficult. Take your time with it, just like that. And how you get their sigils is when you're working with their sigils like this, we want to go back to traditional times, and there they didn't have bleach white paper and they didn't have scissors to cut anything. So we want to best represent that. Represents the purity of the angels and the originality. And also, if you know anything, the more effort and the more ritual you put into something, the better results it will yield. So with this, I took a piece of paper that is from the, here we go. Sorry. It's from the garbage bags that you get at the store. Okay, and then you rip a piece off with your hands. Don't cut it with scissors. Rip it off with your hands and then draw the sigil on it in dark colored ink. I used black Sharpie because that was convenient and that's how I normally do it. Anyway, then you can take this, since he is the Archangel of Strength. If you say you have to go to a court date, or say you're adventuring that week and you just really need some strength to be able to finish something, especially if you're working on a project and you want to just stay focused and not get delayed anything, a lot of people will take this sigil and fold it up and then carry it with them. It invokes his power, and like I said, he's the one of strength. So if you've got a bunch of projects that you're trying to do and you're trying to finish, it helps. I actually wore this sigil excuse me, I actually wore this sigil the day of my dad's funeral because I needed some extra strength to be able to get through it all. So this is a really good one. I combined this one with the sigil of the Archangel Raphael and folded them both. I had them on smaller pieces of paper, but I folded them both and then took them with me. And so that really helped. So with the sigil, you also want to anoint it. So every archangel has their own oil that they use or a signature scent. It helps identify them. It helps make a sacred space so that they can be there. It invokes all of their wisdom, all of their power, all of their energy. And the one for the Archangel Gabriel, his oil or incense is jasmine. And so when you can get some jasmine oil and go ahead and anoint the sigil, just put it down here and then you're ready to go. If you are praying and you want the Archangel Gabriel to be there with you and you don't have time to write out the sigil, you can just light some jasmine incense and then just ask for his strength. Please be with me. I need some strength today. I'm going through a lot. And then just talk to him and he'll be able to help you with pretty much anything. And then each archangel also comes with a stone. His is quartz, not clear quartz, but like quartz crystal. That is his stone. Now, clear quartz crystal, that one belongs to the Archangel Metatron, who is an archangel of knowledge. So the next one I have for you, this one here is the Archangel Uriel's sigil. And so the Archangel Uriel is another wisdom angel, but this one is the it's like wisdom through experience. It's like experience is the greatest teacher. And so when you're invoking the Archangel Uriel, that's what you got, the angel of sacred wisdom. He's also he, she, like I said, don't have a gender. This angel also is an angel of muse. So if you are an artist or a musician of any kind and you need some muse, you can call upon the Archangel Uriel. She'll be with you. She'll rock on with you. Gives you a lot of inspiration. When I'm looking for inspiration or muse, I like to take the sigil and anoint it. Uriel's oil or scent is birch. So you can get some birch oil and anoint it. And what I do is I anoint it, fold it up, and then ask for inspiration before I go to bed, and then put this under my pillow or in my pillowcase. And then when I wake up, I often have a dream of some sort of inspiration that will keep me moving in the positive direction. He's also, he, she, they, I know I keep doing it. They are also, for not just for inspiration with what it is you're doing, but inspiration for what to do next. If you get to that point where you're like, okay, I'm done doing this. So what do I do next? The Archangel Uriel can help you out with that. She also is really good at cleansing places for sacred spaces and whatnot. And sacred spaces is what I'll be talking about in my next video. So if you just hang on, you'll be able to hear some more. But like I said, this one here is the Archangel Uriel, and the stone of Archangel Uriel is actually carnelian, which is really cool because carnelian, also helps with, blood disorders, helps you ground for meditation. And so that is also reflects the Archangel Uriel and, what they can do for you. And so, like I said, this is one of the things that I do a lot. I deal with them a lot. And another thing you can do is you can light a candle to the Archangel Uriel or to the Archangel Gabriel. They both have specific colors. I believe the Archangel Gabriel's color is red, and it's Uriel. Uriel is the color red, and the Archangel Gabriel is the color yellow. And you can light a yellow candle for Gabriel and then anoint it with jasmine, or you can do the same thing for Uriel, but you would anoint it with birch oil, and it would be a different color candle, a red candle. And that's also how you can invoke their energy to be there with you. And it helps a lot when you're doing anything magical, anything ritualistic, any kind of prayer, meditation. It's always good to have an angel that's with you. And sometimes you can figure out what your guardian angel is. You can also figure out okay, if you know your zodiac sign, you can look up your zodiac sign to find your planetary sign, and then your planetary symbol is also related to an archangel. And so that's how you travel upward. My guardian angel, I was born under the planet Jupiter, and that is for the Archangel Zadkiel. And so he is one of my guardian angels that's always there. But I'm the type of person, I pretty much use each and every angel for whatever it is I need. There's also a bunch of angels out there that aren't written about very popularly, but they're still there. And so as you start working more closely with angels, it will open up a realm of communication with all of them. They all vibe on the same frequency. Now, archangels are different from foot angels. Foot angels are kind of like the lower level angels that do, like the in-between stuff. They're the ones that are down with you. And then if you need the help of an archangel, archangels can be there too. But they're more like, how do I put it? They're like assistant manager instead of manager. You know what I mean? The assistant manager has to do a little bit more stuff, and that's typically what their foot angels or earth angels, as we call them. And we can help with those and communicate with them, and they help us do all little things that we need to. Especially if you're doing something spiritual when it comes to remembering a person. I have a lot of people that will try to invoke an angel to help them get a hold of a passed on loved one. And they can do that, but they don't do it in a realm or a way that you're thinking. They're not going to walk over to the other side and then drag the soul of your passed on loved one back here. It doesn't work like that. But what they can do is you can address them. You can take their sigil, anoint it with their oil, fold it in half, and then stick it under your pillow or your pillowcase and ask that angel to bring your passed on loved one to you in a dream. That they can do. As you've seen in my last video, we never want to invoke anything physical, because invoking means you are bringing a phantasmal being from the other side to the physical realm. And sometimes it doesn't work because phantasmal and physical are two totally different things, and sometimes it just doesn't work out to have them here. And another thing is, if you know anything about invoking, it's dangerous because you never know who's coming through. You think a stray spirit or a demon won't lie to you? Of course they will. And guess what? Demons know the Bible. They can say all kinds of things that they would totally convince you is what they are. And so, it's another reason why they came up with sigils. So it's a way to prove that that's who they are. But like I said, we don't want to invoke them physically. We want to invoke their energy. It's the same thing with the passed on loved one. If you want to invoke their energy to speak to them, have an angel meet with you in a dream. That's how I did it. It's the safest way to do it. And when you wake up in the morning, yeah, you're going to cry a little bit, but it's really refreshing. So I think that pretty much wraps up this video. So before you log off here, definitely give me a thumbs up, subscribe as soon as you can. I'm trying to get as many followers as I can, many subscribers as I can. So you're doing me a really big favor. Mwah! Bless you all.